The rain came down like the sky had finally given up. Thunder shook the windows and the streets disappeared under rushing water. In moments like this, people usually shut their doors, lock themselves inside and hope the storm passes without touching their lives. But one small act of kindness on that night would change 2 lives forever. He had no idea that opening his door to a stranger would open his heart too, and she had no idea that losing everything for one night would help her find what she'd been missing her whole life. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional stories that remind us how powerful kindness can be, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. You're watching Your Channel Name, where real feelings and meaningful stories come to life. Mark Wilson was a single dad living in a quiet neighborhood outside Columbus, Ohio. At 38, his life wasn't fancy, but it was honest. He worked as a maintenance supervisor at a local school, fixing broken doors, leaky pipes, and anything else that needed attention. His real full-time job, though, was being a father to his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Since Lily's mom passed away 3 years earlier, Mark had learned how to do everything on his own. Morning breakfasts, school projects, bedtime stories, and comforting nightmares. Money was always tight, but love was never missing in their small, cozy house. That night, the storm rolled in fast. Mark had just finished drying the dishes while Lily colored at the kitchen table. The lights flickered, and the wind howled like something alive. "Daddy, it's scary," Lily whispered. Mark smiled gently. "It's okay, sweetheart. Storms can be loud, but they don't last forever." A sudden knock on the door made both of them jump. Mark frowned. No one ever came by this late, especially during a storm. He grabbed a flashlight and walked to the door. Through the glass, he saw a woman standing on his porch, soaked from head to toe, her hair plastered to her face. She looked exhausted, shivering, and scared. He opened the door without thinking. "Are you okay?" he asked. The woman's voice trembled. "I'm so sorry to bother you. My car broke down a few blocks away and my phone is dead. I don't know where else to go." Mark looked at the rain pouring behind her and then at Lily peeking around the corner. "Please," the woman added quietly, "just until the storm passes." Mark stepped aside. "Come in before you freeze." The woman let out a shaky breath of relief and stepped inside. Mark handed her a towel, and Lily stared at her with wide, curious eyes. "I'm Lily," she said softly. The woman smiled for the first time. "I'm Emma." Emma sat on the couch, wrapping herself in a blanket, while Mark made her a cup of hot tea. Her clothes were simple, her shoes worn, and her face free of makeup. She looked nothing like the powerful CEO she actually was. In fact, Emma Carter ran a nationwide tech company worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But that night, after a long drive to clear her head, her car slid into a flooded ditch, leaving her stranded. For the first time in years, she wasn't in control. "Thank you," Emma said, holding the warm mug with both hands. "Most people wouldn't open their door." Mark shrugged. "Sometimes we all need help." They talked while the storm raged on. Emma learned about Lily, about Mark's job, and about how life had changed after his wife's passing. Mark listened as Emma vaguely explained that she traveled a lot for work and rarely had time to slow down. Lily climbed onto the couch next to Emma and showed her the picture she had been coloring. It was a house with hearts floating around it. "This is us," Lily said proudly. Emma felt something tighten in her chest. She hadn't been inside a home like this in years. Her apartment in New York was beautiful but empty, quiet in a way that felt lonely, not peaceful. The power went out just after 9. Lily gasped, but Mark quickly lit a few candles. "Camp night," he joked. They played a simple card game by candlelight, laughing as the wind battered the house. Emma hadn't laughed like that in a long time. Not the polite laugh she gave in boardrooms, but a real one that made her eyes water. When the storm showed no signs of stopping, Mark offered the guest room. "It's nothing fancy," he said, "but it's warm and dry." Emma hesitated. She wasn't used to accepting help. She was used to being the one in charge, but exhaustion won. "Thank you," she whispered. The next morning, sunlight streamed through the windows like nothing had ever happened. Birds chirped, and the world felt clean and new. Emma woke up feeling rested in a way she hadn't felt in years. Over breakfast, Mark helped call roadside assistance, and Emma's car was towed and repaired later that day. Before she left, she stood at the door, unsure how to say goodbye. "I don't know how to thank you," she said. Mark smiled. "You already did. You were good company." She laughed softly. "Maybe I could take you and Lily out to dinner sometime?" Mark hesitated, surprised, but Lily answered for him. Yes, they exchanged numbers and Emma drove away, her heart heavier and lighter at the same time. Over the next few weeks, dinner turned into walks in the park, movie nights, and shared stories. Emma slowly revealed who she really was. Mark was stunned when he found out. "A CEO?" he said. "You stayed in my guest room and didn't say a word." Emma shrugged. "That night, I just wanted to be a person, not a title. Despite their different worlds, something real grew between them." Emma admired Mark's quiet strength and kindness. Mark admired Emma's intelligence and warmth beneath her confidence. Lily adored Emma, and Emma adored Lily right back. She learned how to braid hair, attend school plays, and enjoy simple moments without checking her phone every 5 minutes. One evening, as they sat on the porch watching the sunset, Emma reached for Mark's hand. "That storm saved me," she said softly. Mark looked at her. "How?" "It reminded me what matters. Kindness, home, love." Mark squeezed her hand. "Sometimes the worst storms bring the best things." Months later, Emma made a decision that shocked her company. She stepped back from her role as CEO, choosing balance over burnout. She didn't walk away from success, she redefined it, and it all started with a knock on a door during a storm. In the end, kindness didn't just offer shelter from the rain. It built a family, healed broken hearts, and proved that love can begin when you least expect it. So the next time life knocks unexpectedly, remember this story. Open your door if you can. Offer warmth, offer kindness, because you never know whose life you might change or how much it might change your own.